Oh, hell yeah! What is going up, guys? My name is Nico, and I welcome you yet to another video. Today, guys, we have talked about the best commanders, the super strong commanders, the commanders that last very, very long and are still on top, and the new commanders that are breaking the meta. But in today's video, we are actually going to talk about the opposite. Commanders that are just super weak, super bad, and you should never ever actually use them. Well, if you want to find out who are these commanders, stick to the video. But before we go ahead and jump straight into the video, please subscribe to the channel because we are very, very close to actually those 500 subscribers. It's a huge milestone for me. As you hear, I'm a little bit sick as it stands right now, so I'm sorry for my voice, but I know it's sexy. So yeah. Now, we are not going to include epic commanders and gathering commanders, because if gathering commanders would be included, I would always include Ichida, as he is absolutely the weakest out of the three epic legendary gathering commanders. So Ichida is not going to be included, at least for now. But what is going to be included and is actually our number 5, so he's in the top 5, the worst commanders in the game as it stands right now. It is going to be Genghis Khan, at least in my opinion. I know. There are so many commanders that I could have chosen, but well, speaking of chosen one is his active skill, and to be honest, Genghis Khan, I don't know. On paper, 1700 damage in KVK2 is not bad, but this is like, yeah, rage requirement reduction. That is good. It is. And of course, getting March Speed 4 calves seems good, seems nice, right? But then you will start to see what is actually so bad on him. Here is a condition, here is a condition, and here is a condition. Here is like 30% chance that you will actually do again, a 1700 damage factor. It is nice, but it's like every third, not even that. Not even every third active skill cycle you will do massive amount of damage. You can be lucky, for sure. But like, I don't know. If he has less than 50% troops remaining, which you want never have to have, like every time you are sub 50 you should go back, because there is where you get the worst traits. Yeah, then he actually gets some rage bust bonuses and skill damage bonuses. I'm sorry, no, in my opinion, Genghis Khan is the worst KVK2 commander, at least one of the worst KVK2 commanders that you can actually get, and he is just not good. In my opinion, he is just such a bad commander. I don't know, man. I really do not like Chinggis. He is such a bad commander in my opinion. And so he is actually our number 5 in today's lists. Number 4, and I know a lot of whales are going to be mad at me, but it is Hannibal Barca. And Hannibal Barca is a very, very, I don't know, for some reason I really hate Hannibal Barca, not only because of the skills but also how he just looks. I mean, at one thing, he doesn't, it almost looks like he doesn't have a second hand. I don't know, I know it's a sword, or it should be a sword, but for some reason it doesn't look like a sword. It looks like a, I don't know, like something. So Hannibal Barca, just by the looks, he really sucks. And his skill, I mean, 400 direct damage factor. Yeah, I mean, the damage reduction by 25% and the loss of 10% defense is, I guess it's nice. Or like 25% defense for 5 seconds, it's nice. But here you have, like, you have to have 2 or 3 more units to actually deal bonus damage. Here you have a healing factor. It's fine for rallying cities. Unit capacity, nice. It is fine. Damage bonus whenever you use an active skill while outside of alliance territory. It's okay, I guess. The damage factor stays and deals additional damage factor to up to 3 enemy troops. It's fine, but The reason why I include him is because the way you can actually obtain him. You can actually obtain him from the VIP shop. I'm pretty sure till VIP 10, yeah, then you have VIP 9 is still Minamoto, and from that, it's just, yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of money that you have to invest into him to actually obtain him, and you have to be VIP 14 to actually unlock his full skills, which is just crazy how for a commander that is not broken or like super strong or anything, you have to invest so much money into him. I don't know. I don't think Hannibal Barca is worth it. If you're a whale, maybe in KVK 1, maybe in KVK 2, but he's not worth it. So that's why he is actually the place fourth holder. On number 3, we are actually staying here, and that is Wu Zetian. Wu Zetian is a very bad commander. I mean, there are much better garrison and support commanders, and of course leadership commanders. Is her damage factor through the roof? No, it's a single target damage factor. A slightly healing factor on the active skill, so I think it's nice, I would say. Some damage bonus, but only if you're a garrison. Here you have, yeah, some defense and health bonus. I mean, that's fine. Whenever their troop is hit by the basic attack, it has a 10% chance to silence the attacker. That is nice, I guess, but it's just 10%, so you will like never ever actually use it or like get there. Skill damage reduction, really nice, but only 15% and 50% chance to actually gain some defense. So you don't always get the stats, and the expertise is really bad. In order for Wu Zetian to be actually good, you have to be in KVK 2. Expertise are instantly, and you won't even use her in KVK 2, so you have to migrate back into KVK 2 to actually use her in KVK 2. So Wu Zetian is just so bad. You can obtain her only if you win the KVK 2. As you can see, we did not get the star in KVK 2, but our coalition or our... Well, we won the KVK 2, but we didn't get the Wu Zetian. I'm not mad that we don't got the Wu Zetian. She is really a bad commander, and our number 3 on this list. And as it stands right now, on number 2 is Charlemagne, the KVK 1 commander that you can get only if you win the KVK 1. I think maybe from the wheel, if I'm correct. But that's like, I really do not care about Charlemagne. Nobody should ever care about Charlemagne. It's a shame. He's a historic figure that you can actually see somewhere. But why is he so bad? Well, low direct damage factor to only one target troop. Yeah, here you have some chance to actually gain a shield, but it's just a small shield. Like 1000 is okay, but it's bad for only one. Yeah, no thank you. If this commander is a rally leader, you can attack and defense like 10%. That is just so bad. Here I've never actually thought about this, but it's just you get some percentages and some more percentages if you hit someone or if you hit a city, and some of these percentages are okay-ish, but no thank you. If this commander's troop is attacking a city, 10% of their troops, dead units will be severely wounded as sent to your hospital. I'm not quite sure. In my opinion, Charlemagne is just such a bad commander. The way you can actually play him and obtain him, it's like you have to win KVK 1 and then you have to, like, I don't know. It's just such a bad commander. Nobody ever uses him. Nobody ever invests into him. If you do, it's your loss. As you can see, I have a 5-2 1-1 Charlemagne, but if we take a look at his things, I've never actually got any gold heads, or I haven't used any gold heads into him. The reason why I have upgraded him into 4 stars, to be honest, I'm really not sure why I did it. Maybe an early game mistake, but I have never ever invest any gold heads into him, and you shouldn't actually either if you ever want to be a good player. So Charlemagne, our number 2, as the second worst commander in Rise of Kingdoms as it stands right now. And of course, our number 1 is Lu Bu. And the reason behind it is, well, first things first, his skills are niche. His skills are really bad. You get a lot of attack bonus only with Diao Chan, whatever her name is. And no, I mean, it's just a big no. You will actually never ever get him again, because he was a Dynasty of Warrior special event commander, I guess, back in, I think it was 2019. I remember on my super old account I was there when he was obtainable, but I'm not quite sure how it was back then. I remember playing 2019. That was back then when I instantly maxed out the Julius Caesar. But Lu Bu is, in my opinion, the worst commander by one standard. You can actually never ever use him if you haven't unlocked him back in, I don't know, 2019 or something. So you can't actually play him. And that is just super bad. His skills may be better than Charlemagne's, although they are also pretty bad. So you can actually take a picture whether you want Lu Bu or not. There are some honorable mentions like Edward of Woodstock, but there is a usage of him because he has a 2500 damage factor, although the rage requirement is much higher. He at least deals massive amount of damage. Then you have also Julius Caesar and Ragnar Prime. Both of them are very bad, but they have a very useful museum relic. Not saying they are broken with it, but they are very bad. And they just did not cut the list because they have at least a little usage if you want to use their museum relic. Same goes for Freddy. Freddy has some small usages because of for the next 3 seconds chance to deal additional damage factor. So there are some plays where you can actually use Freddy, and because of the healing factor you can also use him as a barb chainer if you have enough sculptures out of him, but never ever use him. And I'm pretty sure those are the worst commanders in the game. We can actually have an argument about Leonidas. Yeah, he is a very bad commander in my opinion as it stands right now. Same goes for Moctezuma, but he's a peacekeeper, so at least one role for him. Never ever use Moctezuma though. Same goes for Suleiman, one of the worst commanders, if not actually the worst Season of Conquest commander as it stands right now, in my opinion, because he's just so bad. And do we actually have someone else? Nah, I think that is actually it. Those are like the worst commanders in the game as it stands right now in 2025. If you like the video, feel free to subscribe. I'll be in touch and I'll love you all. See ya. Goodbye.